sides, mister.
Hello everyone, it is Unboosted and welcome back to another episode of Boom Beach, and today it is time for some good old Dr.Terror with the warrior attack strategy. Usually straightforward, I should be able to take it down, but today I'm gonna try not to boost up at all, preserving as much combo energy as I can, and that might be interesting. I haven't been doing this with warriors for a while now, and it's okay to bring them back once in a while, right? So, that being said, let's make our way up to Dr.Terror. Today is Volcano. It is currently the 21st of November. It's getting cold these days. I think last night was the first night ever this year that it was freezing at night, and it was kind of like I was sitting in the living room, right? I was eating my my dinner or breakfast or whatever, and then I noticed it's really started to get cold. So I'm here with my t-shirt because I'm wearing a t-shirt in-house, indoors at least, pretty much everywhere throughout the year, whether it be winter or summer. So I noticed that it really was cold in there, and usually I just shut the door of leading to my backyard door, and that was not open. I was like, hey, whoa, hold up, it is November, it is getting cold, you know. So that is something that I just felt like sharing with you guys, something that was happening today. I thought it was kind of funny, honestly, but yeah, that has been on my mind today. And then also, I feel I should address the people that comment stuff like, hey, lately the only thing that you've been uploading are highlights, and where the videos at. It's like as if you're not putting any more effort into videos anymore, and that's not true. That's really not true. I do understand where you're coming from though. I mean, it has been more highlights than, I guess, videos on itself, but you can also look at it this way. I am streaming now, and on streams I take down a massive amount of bases. And those are essentially what I consider regular videos, just it's not like as I present a video. So you're in essence getting extra content, if it makes any sense, because I'm getting back into regular uploads very soon as well. It's just that like for today, for instance, I woke up really late today, and that's where I already feel that half of my day is already gone, and I'm gonna be streaming in an hour from now, so, you know, that's like some of the stuff that's going on. I'm also working on the Clash project. I said I was gonna be releasing it earlier, but I have something planned for that, because I am actually hiring someone to make me a really awesome intro sequence, and I know you guys are gonna love it. And I want to make it special if I introduce Clash back in, because I am still, and I mean yes, I am still moving on to Titans, but I'm currently having someone on the job. It should be done somewhere in December, and that's where I'm going to be getting started, because I'm not going to start this one off before that hired project is done. So I got some people on the job there, and they are the people who created my current channel intro, the creative collective one, and I'm making them do like some sort of intro sequence that will be appearing every single episode. So that's going to be a work in progress right now, and the moment that is done, I'll post it up onto the channel, and then we are going to get started with a Road to Titans League. I mean, there will essentially be even more content, and I'll try. I'll try to keep a daily upload for Boom Beach. It is impossible, honestly, sometimes, on some days, to I don't know how I should feel about this, because I have a feeling that some people get tired of daily guides, because I don't always win in all of them. And it kind of makes me lose my credibility as a source. Like, for instance, last Colonel Gerhard, I didn't even take down a single building because I tried the Smoky Zuka attack strategy, but I ended up failing. You know, and I honestly just don't want to upload that, because I just kind of feel bad for uploading that. So I think the biggest debate I currently got is, I think in order to bring you more content, I'm going to be buying, I think, an iPhone or an iPad in the beginning of December. And on there, I can make a new account doing a starting over series. And the starting over series on Boom Beach, I think will be really interesting to do something like that. And do like something of a daily vlog in which I play the game daily. And give you guys like a daily update about some of the base I've been taking down. So that way you got a feel on how I would play the game if I were to be starting over again. Something like that. I'm just kind of with a lot of things on my mind you already can imagine. But it's just not like, that's the thing, right? I don't want to say something and then not do it, because I feel I've already done that way too much on my channel. Honestly, I think a lot of people just left the channel because of me saying that all the time. But that's really, like, you will see over time that it will come to like, it will come true. It really will come true. It's just like, I think I already talk about it on stream all the time. And yes, I'm mentioning the stream again, but I just really love streaming so much. And I don't know, but if you really like me as a content creator, you know, I don't think you should be mad at me for trying something different. Like, I've been making videos always for almost 2 years now. It doesn't mean that I like video making less. It's like, I found that streaming is so much fun, and that's just the gist of it, you know. Anyway, enough about that. Let's focus at the situation at hand. Terror stage number 6 and terror stage number 7 are at hand, and I think I should be looking in what I should be taking down and what I should be shocking. Once again, I have nothing boosted up over here. As you can see, everything is normal. So this should be pretty interesting. I'm curious to know how this one's gonna be going. And I was gonna do an Operation Boom Beach base review episode. I was gonna be releasing one yesterday. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's gonna be. I think I'll make today's stream a little bit shorter, and then I'll work on Boom Beach base review and then upload it tonight for you guys. That's what we're gonna be doing. I promise this. There will be a Boom Beach base review up tonight. I already got the bases set up, so the only thing I need to do is review them. And that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'll do it on stream if I have to, and then upload a highlight or something like that. I don't know. I'll make something happen. You guys will be getting a Boom Beach base review tonight, and also one tomorrow to make up. So, if you see this episode, if you watch this far into the episode, make sure you leave a comment on today's episode of the Boom Beach base review to have a chance of getting entered in tomorrow's episode as well. That's gonna be an additional way of getting your base reviewed. If you guys are interested in base reviews, once again, come visit the stream. I actually did something different there. The people who already won a base review in the past 2 weeks will not be able to win a base review again. So that means if you visit often, you eventually will be getting your base reviewed there. Because some people want their base reviewed on YouTube, some people don't care and just simply want a base review. So those are honestly your ways of getting a base review. Let's see what we got here. So we got 2 machine guns at the center here. I need to drop 3 shocks, one on the shock launcher at the bottom, one at the shock launcher at the top there. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And I don't have any more gunboat energy to drop stuff like medkits and stuff. So I'm curious to know, I dropped this left shock launcher a little bit too far, shock bomb. But we took it out regardless, so this one was relatively easily done. So right now we're moving on to terror stage number 7. Now, I feel in Dr.Terror, it is essential, if everything is tightly packed, to shock the shock launchers. If that's not the case with the base we just saw, let me just visit back real quick. Stage number 6 over here. If the defenses aren't that packed, and by that I mean not too many rocket launchers and such, you can actually just let one shock launcher be and get your warriors up that way. So let's go back to where we were. Alright, so we arrived at the base again. So as you can see, there's only 2 machine guns that will really hit. There's also a shock launcher over here at the left side. I could have potentially shocked that shock launcher at the left side too. And ignore the one in the front here, because the one in the front here actually caused me to shock my own units, and that's a bad thing. So try not to shock your own units, because that's gonna be, with the warriors at least, a really hard thing. It's gonna be hard for you to take down the base that way. Okay, stage number 7. So this stage number 7 on the left side, I don't see much of a threat. There is a regular cannon there and some sniper towers, but they don't really mean anything here. There's a flamethrower here. And I can get the flamethrower and the shock launcher in one shock, alongside with getting the machine gun over here and getting this cannon. So that's gonna be the first shock. The flamethrower over here is not reaching, so I don't have to take that into consideration. But hey, there's a shock launcher there, so I should shock that. So far I really only see 2 shocks that I need to do. And I think that's going to be enough to take this base down. I honestly think that's going to be enough to take this base down. So I am going to move forward with that. Now, of course, the mines are here. I see one boom mine over there. And I think if I go down the middle and make this mortar over here my second checkpoint. So moving from this mortar over here to that mortar over there. The only thing we'll be visiting is this boom mine over there. So we'll take care of that boom mine. And then from the mortar to the headquarters, there's no other mines. Maybe behind here. No, only this mine is the only mine we're gonna be facing. So this is somewhat of an easy Dr.Terror run, I feel. Let's try to put this to practice here to see whatever I'm saying is true. So dropping one artillery right here. And considering that I got more artillery power, I only need to use 5 gunboat energy to use that. I think the best way for me to utilize this is to drop the artillery over here. And it's gonna give me 6. I used 5, giving me 6 back is one that we won over. And I think I'll be able to drop a barrage right here in the middle. And if we do that, we're going to be taking care of at least 4 buildings. So as you can see, we got 12 gunboat energy back. That is a win of 2 again. So that is 3 extra gunboat energy you can get that way by taking care of other buildings. Alright, so now that we dropped the flare onto the mortar, I'm going to be dropping the first smoke and then the second smoke. As you see, they overlap perfectly and they don't get any damage whatsoever. The second checkpoint is that mortar over there. With this, I need 3 smokes to make my way up there. And it's not working. It's not. Okay, I noticed the bug here. If I tap somewhere around where the terror stage 7 is, it is not going to be responding. So take carefully note of that. I'm going to be dropping 2 smokes there just to be sure that I make my way up there safe, because that Dr.Terror thing kind of caught me off guard there. So then 2 shocks at the right side and the left side over here. As I already mentioned before, these are the ones I want to be shocking, and once they activate, you drop your medkits and then we're good to go. In overall, relatively easy Dr.Terror run. You only need to shock 2 things. I did this unboosted, and I don't expect myself to die here. If I do, that would be embarrassing, but we still got the force here. There we go. It goes down, but only barely though. Only barely. It's only because I'm maxed out I was able to take this one down, and because I have a couple of offensive statues. So you may want to be a little bit more secure with the way you're going to be shocking. Making sure that you time things a little bit better than I did. And we got ourselves an additional crystal. That is always pretty cool. So we won ourselves 3 power powder in today's Dr.Terror without boosting anything. And that's going to be concluding today's guide on the Dr.Terror for the Warriors. It isn't much of a guide because it's only stage number 6 and 7. But I think the way I'm going to be doing it, the moment I got my new account, I'll be showing you stage 1, 2, 3 for the lower people out there. Stage number 4 and 5, I'm not really sure I'm able to show it until I get further into the game. And then 6 and 7 will be on my main account, so that way you guys get the full package instead of just one section like stage number 6 and 7. Because honestly, stage 1 through 5, if I fail there, that'd be a huge embarrassment, even unboosted. So I honestly cannot film those stages because it's just too easy. And for that I am sorry, because I do know a lot of you want to see the whole thing with me having difficulties, so that way you guys can get a reference on me taking down those bases. So yes, that's gonna be doing it for this episode. I want to thank you guys so much for watching once again. Tonight, Boom Beach Base Review episode number 26 is coming to your subscription box, so make sure you keep an eye on it. And yeah, be sure to visit the stream. That being said, as always, make sure that if you guys like this video to boom, give it a thumbs up. And that being said, this has been Perverse for Boom Beach. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.